Yo yeah, and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Rise to War, and in the second part of Gil-Galad in the Spotlight we will take a further look into some recommended builds, and at the end you will also get a summary with everything you need to know about this commander. Before we check out some troop builds, make sure to download Rise to War through BlueStacks for free. There is a link in the description and a guide on how to install it. It's really easy and you have it on your big screen, and I can really recommend it. I play it on BlueStacks for 2 years now and I do not have any issues, so yeah, I can really give a thumbs up to BlueStacks. Alright, now we have some troop builds which you can see here. So there is the Elf troop build, which focuses on the titles High King, Kingly Kin, and Icicle, and also there is a point for the precise blow skill in order to get the pursuit effect, and also for the desert skill we can also have a chance to inflict stun for 2 rounds. And then we also focus on both the skills for the High King gears. And then we also take both skills and max them from the High King title. Alright, so as a Witch King counter, we make sure to take all the skill points on Kingly Kin and High King and White Council. On White Council we only take 12, and we go all in for the Elven leader skill. We take 6 points for the High Alert skill from the White Council title. We use 1 point for the precise blow skill. In order to get this 1 point and have the pursuit effect, we need 2 points on the Icicle title. And yeah, that's for the Witch King counter. And then the last one is a commander damage counter. So here we go all in again on Kingly Kin, on the High King title, and we max the Elven leader skill from the High King title and go with 5 points on the Chaotic Retreat. And then we take 6 skill points in the Desert skill and obviously 12 points in the Icicle title. Alright, now let's take a look at Gil-Galad's gear. So, in order to deal the right damage, in order to give our troops the advantages they need, first we need to check out his weapons. So recommended weapons are the Noldor sword with the Might of Soldiers effect, the bow of the High Elves with Might of Elves, the Elven White Knife, Might of Elves, the Lhang, Might of Elves, Mirkwood bow, Elf Strength, the Cutlass, the Melee Might, and the Elven Dirk, Ranged Might. I will also put all of them into the description. And now let's take a look at the chest pieces. So for that, the Scale Mail with a melee Vigor effect is recommended. The Elven Cloak with Hazard Training, Fortitude of Elves, or Resistance. Then the Plate of Citadel with a Tactical Retreat. Use this one only if you have men for melee meat shield. Then the Mithril tactic maneuver chest piece, the High Elf Hauberk, Fortitude of Elves or Resistance, Scout Mail, Shroud, Quilted Armor, Focus Protection, Hunter's Skin, Ranged Vigor, and for the helmets we have the Hunter's Guide, Aegis, Melee Suppression, Fortitude of Arcus, Cask of the Submerged Isle, Aegis, High Elves Helmed, Fortitude of Elves, Fortitude of Arcus, and Reserve of Elves effects, and the Trapper's Hood, the Ranged Vigor. And at last we have the And at last we have the accessories. For that you can choose the worn-out smoking pipe with a sustain effect, Hithlane, Mend, Harp of Lothlorien, sustain, Lothlorien belt, Iron Guard or Might of Elves, Fiddle of the Elders, Second Wind or Blitz, Fine Smoking Pipe, Second Wind, Palantir of Orthanc or Nightstar, Tactical Mark, Box of Knowledge, Law of the Arcane, Leader, Silver Harp of Rivendell, Iron Guard or Might of Elves. Alright, let's just sum up some of his strengths. He can be really annoying with his Kingly Kin skill, which gives Elves avoidance for 2 rounds, maybe even 3 depending on the speed. So why is it so annoying? It's because many troop commanders have buffs for the first 2 or 3 rounds. If you just read through some of the other commanders, you will see that they have most of their buffs in the first 2 or 3 rounds. And if you can avoid all the damage, then you pretty much took all of the buffs and made it kind of a waste for them to spend the points in them. So that can be really annoying as a player. And he is all about control, mixed with making his troops more deadly through reductions with the White Council title and buffs like the follow-up and the damage increase. And if you have the right gear, then you can kind of fix the issue that elves can die easily. So make sure to give them a lot of attack, defense or HP increasement through the effects of the gear. Then also this 1 point, if you give him 1 point, here you can get this pursuit effect, which is really nice. And also the Icicle stun that we can get. So if you just kind of activate this title, you will have this stun ready in the second round. So that's also a really good point to spend. And also he kind of avoids or reduces poison, focus and burn damage by a huge amount. So that's really one of his good effects that he has with him. And then in addition to that, Gil-Galad also has a huge weakness, which is a Kingly Kin. So it is a strength, yes, but if the enemy has pursued in the first 1 or 2 rounds, then you pretty much wasted all your points here. So make sure to really check out who the enemy is and what skill points they have. For the troops, it is recommended to have 1/3 of melee and 2/3 of ranged troops. Obviously, you should take the elf units, and you can also take some eagles in order to tank if there are Reapers and Variacs in the enemy army, so they will attack the eagles instead of the ranged troops. I really hope that helped you. You can also always check in your army for some recommended builds. So you can go here and search for Gil-Galad.
You blind fool! He was right there in the 3rd row!
And there are also some recommended builds, so you can also just check which ones fit the best for you. And then you can see, okay, everyone has 1 skill point here, so it really is an important skill to get that done. And yeah, I hope that helped you. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if there are any other commanders you would like to see. And then I guess we will see us in the next part. Join my Discord server, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, and see you in the next part. Also make sure to download the game through BlueStacks on your computer. A link is in the description. See you in the next part. Ciao.